Warden Farm. I strongly recommend watching all of the information for this farm as it can be quite dangerous to use. However, here is the tutorial's timestamp if you want to skip straight to it. So yeah, I built a warden farm. Drops the catalyst as, you know, it farms wardens. And it's the only design out there that works. Let me tell you why. This block here is the Skulk Shrieker. The Skulk Shrieker's purpose is to summon the warden, plus it looks pretty cool. However, it can only summon the warden if one of these Skulk sensors here activates it, or if a player stands on it, but don't. And in order for the Skulk sensor to be able to activate it, the input given to the Skulk sensor has to be from a player. So the player has to place a block, or the player has to push a button, or the player has to break a block. Something has to be done by the player. It can't be automated by a noise machine. This is why no other tutorial that you will see on how to build a warden farm works. They might have worked in the betas, but they don't work now. This farm works as of 1.19.2, the hotfix for 1.19, which means it's not going to be patched anytime soon. Plus, I don't believe it will be patched at any point in the future. There are some very specific requirements that have to be met for this farm to work, and I have managed to achieve them all in a way that makes it just as overpowered as it would have been without them. I've also made it so that the player can AFK at this thing without being hit by the sonic charge from the warden. Also, you'll probably notice that there is only a 1-block hole here in the middle. That is because the warden's hitbox, as you can see here, is only 1 block wide, which you wouldn't expect for a mob that is 3 blocks tall, or well, 2.9 blocks tall. This box here covers the entire range that the warden can spawn within, and this Skulk sensor is the perfect distance away from this Skulk Shrieker, as the perfect distance is a 9-block radius. So starting from this Skulk Shriek here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 blocks. That is where the Skulk sensor goes. The Skulk sensor allows it to be completely wireless. The player does not need to do anything to get anywhere near this farm. Now, the farm technically could use an auto clicker, but you don't actually need it. All you need to do is hold down your place button. If you're on controller, you can do that with a bit of tape. If you're on keyboard and mouse, then you can set your right click button to be one of the keys on your keyboard and then put a weight on it. There are a lot of ways to do this without using an auto clicker if you consider that to be too cheaty. To turn the farm off, you quite simply just stop pressing the button, as this thing is button activated. This is the button of doom that spawns the warden over and over again, and once you stop pressing that button, the warden will not spawn unless you activate this Skulk sensor in some other way. To stop yourself from being hit by the warden as you are getting out of this farm, what I suggest you do is you have some kind of path outwards that you can sneak through. And then as soon as you're out of range of the Skulk sensor, you can go down to the bottom of the farm where the Trident Killer is, and you can collect all your drops there. Farm works using a Trident Killer. I've done it with an Impaling 5 based Trident Killer, but you don't need to do this. This just means that it's got water running in it so that you can use an Impaling 5 Trident, as Impaling 5 only works underwater. This means that the warden gets killed about twice as fast, so I do strongly recommend this. However, you can just use a regular Trident Killer if you want to about half your rates. Overall, this farm is actually much more simple than you would think it is to build. It's just there's a lot of calculations that have had to be done in terms of this Skulk sensor here and getting this thing to activate. So without further ado, let's get on with the tutorial. First things first, what you want to do is find yourself a Skulk Shrieker like so, and clear out any Skulk sensors that are around it that could activate it. A Skulk Shrieker that has been broken and then replaced by the player cannot spawn the warden. It must be a naturally spawning Skulk Shrieker in order for the farm to work. Then once you've done that, just clear out the area around. You want a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5 area all the way around, so a 5-block radius cleared all the way around this thing. So once you've done that, what you want to do is just put a box around the edge of it like so. Once you've done that, you just want to break all of these connector blocks like so, and then you want to dig all of this down by 4 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Once you've done this, place a water source in each corner of your box, like so. Should now look something like this. Next, what we want to do is just build up 2 more blocks on each side, like so. Next what you want to do is just dig out this diamond shape here like that. Then what you want to do is place an open fence gate of any kind there like so, and then break all of these surrounding blocks in the diamond like so. It should now look like this. Next what you want to do is come to this center block here and then dig down 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 blocks like so. Once you've done that, come to this block here and then break out 3 of these blocks. It can be in any orientation that you want, as long as you've got a 2x2 area at the bottom here and then 1 block over here at the top. Next what you want to do is dig this way 1, 2, 3 and 4 blocks like so. Place a water source there and then build 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks back like that. Then what you want to do is come next to this water here and then replace this block here with a piston, replace this block here with a piston, this one as well and this one as well, just like that. Next what you want to do is come above each piston and then break the 2 blocks to the left of it, just like this. Once you've done this, place a dropper in each corner block like so. And then an observer facing away from each block, so with the little red bit there going into this block here and then into that dropper there, and then you just want to do this all the way around like so. Once you've done that, come to the direction that your water is flowing. So my water is flowing this way, so what I'm going to do is break out these blocks here and then I'm going to break out all of these blocks around the back here like so. And then once you've done that, just come to these 2 blocks here and then break those out. Once you've done that, you just want to place a double chest in those 2 blocks there, and then break this one and this one as well, and then put a hopper going into the back of that chest, and then another hopper going into the back of that hopper there, like so. So now when you throw an item in, it should go into this double chest here like that. Then what you want to do is just replace these 2 blocks. Then what you want to do is just throw 1, 2 and 3 tridents in there. They can have impaling 5, but they don't have to have impaling 5, and they don't need to be underwater if you're not using impaling 5. However, I do recommend using impaling 5 as this will double the rate that the warden gets killed. Once you've done that, just place 2 blocks here and here like so, and that is your trident killer done. Last thing that you want to do is just put a lever here on this dropper like so, and then flick it to be in an on state there like that. And now as you can see, when you unflick this lever, your trident killer will turn on just like that. You can now block up this area like so, and then what you want to do is just get a way out of here. So I recommend just having some stairs going back up into the ancient city like so. I also recommend that you mark where your entrance is, because they can be quite hard to find in the ancient city, so just build a big pole going upwards and then that'll mark where the entrance to your collection system is. Once you've got all of that, what you want to do is just come to your sculk shrieker here like so, and then build up. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and then on the 9th block you want to place your sculk sensor. So in between them there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks there like so, and now you can remove all of these. It is very important that you get that right, or otherwise you could be putting yourself in danger of being hit by the warden's sonic attack. Next what you want to do is come to the top of your sculk sensor here like so, and then place 1, 2, 3 blocks there like so, and then a button on top, and then remove these 2 blocks there like that. Once you've done that, you just want to come 1, 2 and 3 blocks up there like so, and now you should be able to press this button with your auto clicker, or just by quite simply holding down your place button, and that will cause the farm to work. The final thing that you need to do is just have 1, 2, 3 blocks coming up diagonally from this there like so, and then a path leading you to a safe distance from this sculk sensor, as this is what activates the farm. So I recommend you go out of range of it before you go down to your collection system, and make sure that any wardens have cleared out from the trident killer below. And that is the entire farm done. That is all you need to farm infinite wardens. I think this is absolutely hilarious that it's only been like 9 days since the update released and we're already farming the boss that it introduced. And that just sums up the technical Minecraft community, doesn't it? Anyway, that is going to do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy and have built this Warden farm and had it work for you, then do hit the like button down below. And if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. It really does help me out a lot more than you might think. Anyway, yeah, that's going to do it. So thank you for watching. And if you need help with this farm, then join my Discord server. A link will be in the description down below. Ciao for now. Bye!